When Jack came to, he found himself in a wooded area. It was a cold, overcast afternoon. A thick coat of fog settled between the trees. Jack had no idea where he was or how he'd gotten there. He tried to stand. Pain hit his head like a lightning bolt, white hot. There was a good-sized lump and a deep gash on his forehead. Jack sat back down and surveyed his surroundings. Not far from him lay an orange backpack. It was dirty, worn, like it had seen better days. He pulled it toward him and began rooting through the contents, desperate for clues and, hopefully, pain medication. Inside, he found a navy blue hooded sweatshirt, half a bottle of water, 2 beef jerky sticks, and a book of matches. Only 4 matches left. No phone. And unfortunately, no pain meds. He pulled the hoodie over his head, grateful for the extra warmth. Jack could tell nightfall wasn't far off. He would need a fire to survive. He gathered dry sticks, broken branches, and a handful of brittle grass, clearing a flat space on the ground. When the firewood was stacked, Jack pulled the matches from the backpack. He struck one. It flared to life on the first try. 3 matches left, he said out loud. Soon, the fire roared to life, bringing with it warmth and something else. Hope. By the time Jack gathered enough firewood, darkness had descended upon the forest. Shadows from the campfire danced on nearby trees. Jack spread pine boughs near the fire and took a long drink of water. He ate half a beef stick, then stopped himself. He packed the rest away carefully. He needed to save his resources. Who knows what tomorrow may bring? After reloading the fire with wood, Jack pulled the backpack under his head and fell asleep, confused and exhausted. Jack woke early the next morning. It was cold and overcast, but luckily the fog had lifted. He considered relighting the fire, but with only 3 matches left, decided against it. Not sure where he was going, Jack started walking through the trees. He shouted for help, but no one answered. After several hours, he stopped to rest. His head throbbed and his mouth was dry. He drank the rest of the water and finished the opened beef stick, leaving 1 left in the bag. Not long after, Jack heard a faint sound nearby. He paused and listened. It was running water. With newfound strength, he followed the sound, knowing water could lead to people. He stepped into a clearing where a gentle stream flowed. Relieved, he dropped the backpack and splashed water on his face. The sun was sinking low. Jack decided to stay there for the night and follow the stream downhill in the morning. Like before, he gathered wood and pulled out a match. "I still have 2, he said as the match flared. A woman's voice whispered behind him. "Jack?" Ouch! Jack dropped the match as it burned his fingers. "Jack!" The voice whispered again. He spun in circles, panicked. "Hello?" Only the stream answered. Blaming his head injury, Jack lit another match, leaving just 1. The fire's warmth finally made him feel safe. Hungry, Jack ate half of the last beef stick. He avoided drinking from the stream, afraid of getting sick. Curling beside the fire, he drifted off, hopeful for rescue. But confusing dreams filled his mind. Images of a crying woman, a small dog, rain on glass, birds flying away, lightning and thunder. Gasping, Jack woke in the dark. Grabbing the backpack, he stood. "I need to get the hell out of here," he said, following the stream downstream. He stumbled along the shore all day, too weak to call for help. As night fell again, he stopped, exhausted, and gathered wood one last time. Jack struck the final match. It refused to light. "I can't do this anymore," he screamed. Lightning split the sky. A blinding light flooded over him. Memories rushed back, driving in the rain, a dog in the road, a woman running, the swerve, the tree, birds exploding into flight. Then there was darkness. A far-off beeping tone. "Where am I?" Jack asked as a hospital room came into focus. Nurses surrounded his bed. "Welcome back," one said softly. You've been in a coma for almost 4 days. The nurse adjusted his bed. The doctor will be in soon. Thank you, Jack whispered, his throat dry. I'm Kelly, she said. I'll get you something to drink when I can. She hesitated. You have a visitor, the woman from the accident. May I send her in? Jack nodded. It was only an accident. Moments later, a young woman entered the room, smiling through tears. In her hands was an orange backpack, dirty, worn, and familiar.